All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the At the Close show. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin. And I have no idea how the market is doing because I don't have Joel's charts on my screen. So, Joel.
and Spencer told me to do that, right? That's the last thing he told me to do.
I have no clue. Are we up? Are we down? Did we go left? Did we go backwards? Did the chart start going left? I don't know.
I wouldn't leave my peeps alone here on a day like this. You need my comforting voice and my expert analysis that you'll be getting more of and more education on Saturday from 9 to 12. If you haven't signed up, you tell me why. If I haven't made you $99 over the course of you listening to the show, then don't listen anymore. That's the only thing I have to say. I think we may have to put a ban on people that don't sign up for the event. All kidding aside, we're in the red, Fred, by 38 in a quarter handles at 45, 35 and a half. Dipped down to 44, 11.75. That was around 1 o'clock, and the 1 o'clock by the Dipper crew. I don't know if there was Fed-induced buying of the SPOOs at that time, but brought us off the low. So if you look at the open from yesterday and you look at where we're trading now, we haven't gone down a whole lot. We did, an up shake, a down shake. But hey, I mean, the market has come back. So impressive. We made a new low for the week, but we're back above that. So there's your parameters on the S&Ps. Crude down, but not out. Down 54 cents at 66.75. Gold in the red by 480 at 17.85. Dealing with that $1,800 hurdle. Silver never is going to have an up day again. That's down 18 cents at 23.61. Bitcoin pulling back from the 48,000 level, down 630 at 45,465. Ethereum, that's going the same way. That's down $53.50 at 31,29.50. Future, talking about the futures and the currencies, guys. I don't quote the cash market.
Okay, I'm not quite sure. I almost feel like I don't really know what you want to do. What should we talk about, Joel? I'll be honest, I don't really even know. Like every sector is in the red, like you said. But we're down, but it's not like it's like a crazy down. We're down 1.25% in the Russell, and that's your biggest loser today.
Man, what's going on with the Russell?
I don't know, Joel. I don't know. The big
fourth down day in a row. I mean, do you want to go stay at home versus reopening? Do you want to do earnings stocks?
I'll tell you what, off topic. If you want to do reopening, if you're interested in reopening, check out our event tomorrow.
Oh, what a segue.
Reopening Stock Summit. It's tomorrow. BenzingaEvents.com. Tomorrow and Thursday after pre-market prep. Let's start with Tesla.
You know what I need to do? I need to have my hair go straight up on end and kind of, you know who that would be? Remember who was Mike Tyson's promoter?
Don King?
Yeah. I should do my Don King imitation. No. No, let us know. Do you guys want to do?
Let's start with Tesla.
Tesla.
No new news that I'm seeing today. It's just continuation.
We did get to that level. Who was paying it? I want to know who was paying attention this morning and who wasn't. Because we talked about Tesla. We talked about what's the high? The high, did it fill the gap? That's the first thing. Oh, look at this. Textbook technicals in Tesla. Just let me get my 60-minute chart up to date. And I will tell you what we're looking at on the day. Oh, no, wait. I don't think you did fill the gap. Let's take a look at the trusty data window. No, you didn't. Yesterday's low, you didn't quite get to. 76.40. They tried, but they only got it to 74.48. It went kaplooey. It took out that first low we talked about, But, you want a number for Tesla moving forward? July 29th low, 648.80. Today, 48.84. You got nothing done at 48.80. You got a 12-point bounce. So I think for you shorts trying to cover on weakness, you might have missed your opportunity. You got a little rally going. That's a pretty big 3-day decline. Let's see how it closes today. But you are 13 points off the low in Tesla. So buying on weakness. Maybe one little update right here, a little consolidation, and then see what the next move is.
Yeah, there are other stocks. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about this morning that I forgot to? It was the one thing on my list we did not get to, and that was Kroger. KR. And the reason it was on my list, man, I wish we had gotten to that this morning. I totally forgot to bring it up. This is the power of the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. He increased his stake last quarter in Kroger by about 10 million shares. He owned 51 million shares as of March 31st. Now he has 61 million shares as of June 30th. It was his largest increase in the second quarter, and Kroger is up for almost 5% today. So that's the power of Buffett right there.
Yeah, I think we talked about this on PreMarket Prep Plus, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be a Warren fade. A lot of times you see that. But if you tried to fade that open, folks, 43.75, it was only a 30-cent higher opening, but it went to 67. If you're short in the open on that, and it only goes to 67 and then gets over 375, you have no business being short in that stock. I mean, it had the gap open, didn't fill the gap, 45.58. I believe this is a new all-time high. I guess the question is what going to get to 100 faster? Is it Kroger or Pfizer?
Where's Pfizer today? $50?
$50.06. Oh, my Lord. Full disclosure, the old lady. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Lisa, we bought this before earnings, and it's just been straight up, unbelievable.
I feel like the other week we were talking about Moderna and all those guys, and I was saying, why not Pfizer? Dennis said, oh, it's too big. The market cap is too big. It can't go. But it's a lower price. It's more affordable from just a price standpoint. Not that that's why it's going up here. I don't actually know. Well, I know we do know why it's going up because the CDC is recommending or is going to recommend a booster shot.
Okay.
A first booster shot, also a third shot for everyone who got the Pfizer Moderna vaccines. Though if that really was what's moving Pfizer, then why isn't Moderna doing that as well? I guess it is up 6% today. But that headline was out like yesterday, I think. And then the J&J thing, they're still waiting on the study to know if they're going to, but they'll probably recommend another shot there too as well. Anyway, Pfizer at 50. Wow.
Pfizer at 50, clearing out. Oh, we were even higher than that. It's a pullback. It's way off the high. It plowed through 50 in like look at that morning March. And then, okay, the guys at 50 said, okay, you're not getting through 50-50, right? So they loaded it up there. 11 o'clock, you hit 3 brackets in a row. It tried. There's probably like a giga amount of offers at 50-50. That doesn't mean it isn't going higher. It just takes a day to clear that out. A pretty big range for Pfizer today, almost a $2 range. That's a little bit out of the ordinary too. So I don't like I don't like why it's going up. I'm glad I own it, but I would much rather see it go down and in cases, in the situation be better. But I'm talking against my book, which is not what us media people used to do. How's Myrna doing? The thing I was thinking about this, and man, I gotta I was thinking last week or 2 weeks ago, what if Moderna stumbles, right? What's going to happen to that stock? Well, it stumbled a little bit and boom. And you saw they ate up the Pfizer, but that hit 350 yesterday. I talked about that 350. Oh no, actually, it hit 349 yesterday, and probably some people were hoping for the double bottom, or actually the three lows at 33.43. So this is a big bounce. Number for you Moderna traders, pair of highs 406.32 and 406.35. That is what's today, Tuesday. That's from Thursday and Friday. If you pick this thing up on a scalp, you're not in love with it, on the company. Hey, get halfway back, 422. First things first, though, you got to take out the pair of highs at 406.30. And I'm not sure that 422 is the exact number, but for you at home with your calculators, you can figure out what that exact number is. And that would be a target on the upside.
Hey, you know who reports earnings tomorrow afternoon? Robinhood. Robinhood and Nvidia, but also Robinhood.
Boy, oh boy. I have no idea.
Yeah,
how they're going to treat this stock
tough
after.
One. Is that an all-time?
Yeah, a little bit slower. I have no idea. Pass.
Okay. Let's do some ticker time. I don't really know I don't really have anything.
What about our earnings stocks from this morning, Spencer?
You've
been sleeping all day. What have you been doing?
I mean, Walmart came back. Home Depot didn't. Done. Next.
Okay, Mr. Media Guy.
Next.
It got well through the close. So I wasn't. I was a little bit wrong on the upside. I looked at 51.73, but I did give a level this morning, Spencer. If you were paying attention, what did I give as a level on the downside for Walmart today?
I promise I paid attention, but I don't remember. I didn't write it down, and therefore I don't remember.
Oh, so you have to write down everything else you can't remember it?
Yes. Yes. That's
what you have for lunch.
I don't know. It's empty. I don't remember what was in here before. It's not even. I don't know. I didn't write it down.
149. We talked about that during the pre-market show. And boom, it got down there. I'm not sure where the action was. And then when the market spiked down, you had one big seller come in at 149. Now it's just getting choppy between 150 and a half, 151. And the other number we talked about was the close. The closing price is always very important on an earnings day. And people can't decide. So I'm staying with my bullish Walmart cap on until we take out 149. Joel, are you still on the short side of Boeing? Let's see where Boeing's at. Oh man, this is your streak. I tell you, Randu, Xanadu. This stock's a streaker. I mean, that's what you got to pay attention to. And I don't mean, it runs naked. It gets these moves and it's 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days, little pause. Important level today, 219.80, and you had a low right here. So I'd say short term, 220 has got a hold for the bulls. Fundamentally, I still am torn. If you go reopening versus stay at home and everything. I mean, I just am still convinced that you're going to need some smaller airplanes. That's the future of travel. So, that's my technical take, my fundamental take. You can probably take it and throw it out the window. But 220 must hold level for Boeing shareholders.
Joel, I would love your mind on love your thoughts on the IBB. It is the one thing in my portfolio that is up today.
Yeah, you don't want it to be up. You don't want it to be up. Big level here. This is coming up on the high from Friday, 70.56. You hit 70.31. You're still knocking on the door of that, so still have 15 minutes left in the session. Just a simple. You guys are probably so bored of me doing this all the time, but it works. 1 cent. Ooh, right there, the 50%'s right there. 171. Let's see what happens. Above 171, 73.14. What are some of the big components in this one?
I'll tell you. Moderna.
I would say Moderna. Yeah. What else?
Let me look it up. It's a great question. Okay, here we go.
Iogen?
Amgen is big. Amgen is
Amgen is
7%. Gilead.
Okay.
Gilead is big. Gilead is
Wait, let me see Amgen.
yeah. We have looked at Amgen for a while.
Oh, it's a dog.
Yeah.
They had what did they have? The booster or the shot, or was that
No,
Regeneron?
that was Regeneron.
That was
They're also
Regeneron.
big in here.
That's having a good day coming up. My buddy told me to take a look at that, and I blew him off. I said I can't buy a stock that's $500. Well, now it's $650. I should have listened to him.
Why is that? Because it's not affordable or $500?
Yeah, no, but you can. That's really not a good excuse because you can buy small. I mean, you can buy smaller
Fractional
lots.
shares. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fractional shares. Oh, you know what I wanted to look at here? You said Gilead.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the price of this in a long time, but if it's over $72, I'm going to be bummed. $72.91. Full disclosure, this is another drug stock that Lisa wanted to pick up. So, you know what? This one,
Gilead.
I'm not shorting. I'm not sure. Gilead's coming back. Look at that.
No, I'm looking at the chart on the bottom right, Joel.
Well, I'm looking at the top right because I'm bullish. And when I'm bullish, I want to look at bullish charts.
I'm looking at the bottom right chart. It doesn't look so great to me.
I have buddies that would say this is like the most bullish looking chart ever. It just is. It just kind of. This is the only thing that kind of bothers me. Up month, down month, up month, down month, up month, down month, up month. Oh, 2 in a row. Maybe we're working on 2 in a row. Trading at the high of the move. This is a $2 move for that. Was there any news on Gilead? News me.
Oh, is there ever news on Gilead? Let's find out.
Yeah, maybe they actually did something. They created.
Gilead, there was something. Oh my goodness. No, there wasn't. No, there was not.
Peloton, gotta look at Peloton. Stay at home. Yeah, people aren't super worried yet. They're not there. Full disclosure, I have not been on my Peloton in a while.
Really?
I just can't. I would say since the pool's been open 4 times, since the pool's been open full time in June, I don't think I've been on the Peloton. I just can't get on that thing when if I could, even though it's a little bit of a schlep to the pool. I don't know. I mean, I will go back to it, when winter comes. But man, I'd rather spend 40 minutes in the pool and whatever. Yeah. But at Peloton, so what's Zoom doing? Who talked bad about Zoom today? Joel did.
Joel did. Yes, he's
undercutting. I don't know. Middle of nowhere. No position.
What about Roblox here? It's having a really This is an encouraging sign. Okay. This is a very encouraging sign in Roblox, right? If you look at it from the open.
So then it did hold the pre-market low.
It did.
Yeah, and it came back. It went green on the session. We talked about that one. It was a little sneaky. Here, if you're taking notes, the 4 a.m. flush, that was it. I got to get out. They tried to press it just before 9. And then, folks, if you're paying attention, okay, look at this. This is the change over from the pre-market session to the regular session. And boom, boom, boom. Patient buyer at 74. They knew what they were doing. They scooped it up. How do we do on the dailies? On the dailies, we didn't get nowhere near that high from yesterday, 81.30. We're going to close. Who knows? Anything can happen in 10 minutes. Looks like we're going to close red on the session, which is a negative price range, everything. But I would say you might have your earnings day flush. S&P's not giving up here, down 33 and a quarter. Into 4,400 handle, 30 points off the low. And where was the open in the SPOOs yesterday morning? And this is going to mess my charts up. The open in the SPOOs yesterday morning, I got to go to .D, was 44.49 and a quarter. So, folks, all the up, all the down, all this nonsense, there were 9 points from the open yesterday.
I'm trying to look at which pockets of the market are up besides healthcare.
I was just going to say UNA. Yeah, give me something.
But there really
Where's
is,
Micron? Is that thing stopped going down?
there really isn't a lot of like,
No.
like
Ooh,
a lot of
buyer at 70. Okay.
yeah, like
What else?
a lot of inverse funds are up today. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, nothing. I mean, no.
What's up, chat? Tell us what's up.
What is that? What is that ETF? I don't know if I know that. What's KOLEDs? That's the Pro Shares.
Oh, Baba. Oh, I can't look at that chart. It makes me puke all over the place. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these charts do not look good. These charts do not.
169.95, folks. March low. March low. And I remember looking at this thing in March and April, and just like on a relative basis, I remember I'm like, it had pulled off. Here's the COVID low. I'm like, this is going down, but man, it doesn't look like a lot of other charts. And now 169.95. Who would have thunk that the market would be within 30 points of an all-time high? And Baba at the March 220 low? I'm gonna have to sleep on that one, folks. That's a I don't know. Sure hope the rest of the market's not following Baba.
Here's one area that's having a good day is like I don't know, software services too broad, but like Monday, MNDY, and Asana, ASAN. Monday had earnings, and the earnings were good, so that's why Monday's up. Asana's going with Monday, I suspect.
Monday?
Yeah, Monday.com.
What the heck is that?
It's just like Asana. It's the same thing as Asana.
Let's have a stock and call it Tuesday.
Well, what I don't get is everybody hates Monday. Why would they name the company after the day that everyone hates? I don't know.
New all-time high, breaking out. Boom. You had just a shot to get out at the top of yesterday's range, did you? Nope, not even a gap fill. Missed it by 14 cents. Hard to talk back. You did pull back, I guess. Wow, big old range in this thing. Is this a daily or a weekly? Holy man, maybe I must have heard some shorts. Low floater. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Only traded $500,000. Low volume. Low volume, $500,000, and that's more than double that it traded yesterday.
Well, it's a recent IPO. There's only 14 million shares out there, but it's got this is an $11 billion company. Just so we're clear, it's not some
okay.
Company.
Yeah, but 88,000 on Friday, folks. $250 stock, 88,000. Someone got roasted. Someone got called in on their short on this one. That's what happened.
Oh, you know what? Andrew Garver brought up Etsy. I did that's one that I did want to look at because I saw that getting talked about today. Yeah, look at Etsy. Wow, up to 2%.
Etsy. Stay it. Is that where you got
the ring? Yep.
Oh yeah, his ring. Don't steal my jokes. Man.
Actually, I got it from Wish. It was Etsy.
Oh, what's going on with Wish?
You don't even have to look to know.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it's up a dime. That's a rally. No comment. Back to what was the stock we were doing before that? Etsy. Triple D did pick this one up on the cheap. I guess I won't buy it until he decides to sell it. Let me see. Etsy. For those looking at home. Good day. What do you got to hit here? You got to take out 196.46. You struggled today. Little seller at 195. But the bigger picture in Etsy, not bigger. I'm going out a couple weeks here. Hit the all-time high at figure out your number, folks. I don't know where exactly it's at. Halfway back. Maybe finding a little resistance here when you see these kind of moves. You want it just to consolidate at this area, close above that line, and move higher.
Okay, we get asked about DM like several times a week. I don't know what else, Michael. I'm sorry. I don't know what else there is to say.
Direct messaging?
No, desktop metals. I don't. What do you want? What do you want us to say about this? I'm not seriously. I mean, there's nothing to say. It's at an all-time low. I mean,
I don't know what to tell you either.
I don't know. I don't know.
I could tell him. I could give him one positive thing.
Prayers, yes.
2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8 down days.
Yeah.
with the one up day being a 21-cent up day, it won't keep going down every day like this. There's
Yeah.
bound to-
I mean, in theory, it can't go down
I
forever.
should say that. Full disclosure, I didn't say that.
Okay. Look, put it this way: it went from 34 to 7. Is it going to go down another $27? No,
No.
no, it won't.
What do they do? Make metals for desktops?
No, this is isn't this like a lithium play, guys?
Tony, if this is a buying opportunity, then you got to teach me
No,
your method of
3D.
technical analysis.
It's a 3D. Oh, this is a 3D printing play. Okay.
It's a buying opportunity if you're short.
Maybe. And obviously, Emily Weiser, we were not talking about your rings on Etsy. You have the most beautiful rings on Etsy. We were talking about all the other rings on Etsy. Shoot. Earnings is what I wanted to say. After the close today, really not much, right? Kind of a quiet day. We got Lazy Boy. I will try to get Dennis to tell the Lazy Boy story tomorrow.
Are we due for the Lazy Boy story?
It's been like a year, it feels like. So, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so we got Lazy Boy tonight. We got ticker A. We got just
ticker formerly known as A.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, look at that!
Just Eat, which is Grub, which is Just Eat now, but the ticker is still Grub. And then tomorrow's Lowe's and Target in the morning, and TJX, Lowe's and Target tomorrow morning. So those are kind of like the big three reports tomorrow.
Let's look at Home Depot.
I mean,
what number did I give you this morning in Home Depot? Never saw it. Excuse me, 325. That's a big gap there. I don't know. I'd be palms out if this thing got back to 328. Yesterday's low, 27.97. Must hold level at 315. Maybe you're not going to see that, at least today. You bounced $6 off that. Only a 1661 low. So no look at 315 today.
Yeah. Just one of
315. That's what time my elementary school used to get out.
You know, why don't you pull up a chart of like the S&Ps or the SPY, whatever, pick your poison. This is actually a pretty.
I want to look at one that someone just brought up.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked at it since earnings.
Okay.
Where do you think? And I'm not going to look here. I'm going to say.
Well, you got to tell me.
I haven't looked at it since earnings. Clorox. I'm going to go 164.5. Oh no, bounce! Look at that earnings day washout. They came near the March low, and Dennis and I were all bid at 155. We're dummies. Filling the gap, making a new high from yesterday. Clorox, well, you know what? That kind of goes to your stay at home, we need to clean everything play, right?
Yeah.
Which hopefully we don't need. Because that was the whole reason for their bad quarter, because no one needed that stuff, right? Look at that. Clorox on the way back. All right, Spencer, who's our guest tomorrow, and what else you want to cover here? We got about 30 seconds.
Tomorrow is Gil Morales, guys. Join the Gilmo report. Why don't you pull up a chart on the S&Ps, Joel? Because don't blink. But
we're coming back, baby.
Back. We're going to close at the high of the last 4 hours.
What happened? Buy the dip. 44. Ding, ding, ding. 44.1175. Did we have a daily low there?
That would be
44.12 and a quarter. Spencer, you should have told me that. Your August 9th low, 44.12 and a quarter, 11.75. That's your 8-star support going in tomorrow. But you know what happens on days like this when you see a double bottom, Spoos rally 30 handles. You think they get a look to buy it down there? No, pick an intermediate level. That's what you'll need. So that's it, Spence.
Wow, look at that. I don't know what all that translates to in SPY points, but I get the point. Anyway, okay, Joel, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, everyone. Real fast, I want to do a quick crypto update. It's what you think it is. It's kind of the same. Crypto correlated with stocks today, interestingly enough. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge all down. If you were watching us a couple hours ago, there are a couple of cryptos, as there always are, going parabolic. Last week it was ICP. This week it appears to be Solana which is up 3.6% today. That's your big gainer. I'm sorry, actually, Terra is your biggest gainer among the largest group of cryptos today, up 10%. Actually, let's see if we can get a chart here of Luna. I'm going to go to my trusty coin market cap, and I'm going to get off the Solana and go to Luna. And let's take a look-see at this chart. Wow. There's always a few, right? There's always a handful going parabolic. Every single time. I think we just rotate from one to the other, right? It was ICP. Well, it was Ethereum. It was ICP. Now I guess it's Luna. Who even understands, guys? Can anyone here time the rotation? And if you can, let me know. Seriously. How do you figure that out? I don't know. Anyway, the Benzinga crypto update is brought to you by Voyager. Get $50 in free Bitcoin when you use the code ZING on the Voyager platform. Deposit at least $100 and make your first trade with over 60 assets to choose from, an annual yield earnings of up to 12%. Voyager is your launch pad into the world of crypto. Link is in the description of this video. Everyone smash that like button, please, and thank you. Money Mitch is live right now. I'm going to hop off.